Any girl I walk up to on the street, I'm looking her dead in the eyes and I'm thinking, I want to fuck you. I'm not sorry. How much time have I got? 5 minutes, goddamn. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up then. So, if anyone's interested in coaching with me, the only way you can do that is on the Euro Tour currently. Myself and Sasha and Liam and Johnny Cooper, lovely, have just returned from this. 10 days around the clock through Central and Eastern Europe, meeting the hottest women in the world. It's not cheap, nor should it be. We've sold out the first 2 tours and we have 5 places on the final tour. If you want to get this stuff sorted in 2 weeks and not fuck around, come and speak to me after the talk. You can find out more about what I do at thejamesmarshall.com, theeurotour.com, the saucy governor, loving you, love it. Oh, that's John's website. thenaturallifestyles.com. And please add me on Facebook and ask me questions at 3 in the morning like everyone else. Now, does anyone have any questions about how to have more than one chick or anything else? Yeah.
You can sometimes tell them that you cannot offer an exclusive relationship, but then sometimes like after a month later, jealousy comes in or they start expecting more.
Right.
How do you deal with that?
Great question. And I actually was going to cover that and then I forgot. So I'm glad you reminded me. Okay, how to troubleshoot this. So you've done the talk, you've started this open relationship paradigm. Don't think that that's the end. Because over time, yes, even if she logically accepts it, her emotions are going to come into play and so will yours. Don't think for a minute that if she's out there sleeping with other guys that you're going to be all cool with that. This is actually a very advanced way to live your life because you have to deal with a whole range of emotional connections with different people that are happening at different stages. One of them you're in the honeymoon stage, one of them you're in the things are getting rocky, someone's getting jealous or whatever else. So at times, yes, the girl will go through a period where she's not comfortable with the situation. And you can't just say to her, we had a deal, fucking deal with it, or walk. Well, you can. But if you'd like to keep the girl around, really, usually what she wants is to know that she is special to you and that she is able to voice her emotions. So many times when you have a guy and a girl fighting, the guy's trying to, logically work, well, I don't really see what the problem is because the screen door, I fixed it, and she's like, you just always do this to me, but like, no, we can fix this, or whatever. Really what she wanted was for him to hug her and say, I love you. All right? So don't say that to girls you're in multiple relationships with. So what I do is I preempt that. Don't wait. When I notice that the girl is like being a bit colder, or I say, how are you? And she's like, fine. I don't just ignore it. I will bring it to a resolution point. I love confrontation because it leads to resolution. So many people are afraid of confronting somebody with an issue, and therefore they let it fester until it explodes in some passive-aggressive way. So if there's something happening with her, I will say, hey, it looks like you're thinking about something. Are you not cool with what's happening with us? Let's talk about it. And then I'll ask her to express exactly what's going on for her. And then she will, she might say, well, I just feel like, why am I not enough? Or, it's really hurting me that you're with other girls, or, I'm getting too many feelings for you, or whatever it is that's going on for her. And then what you do is, again, back to the talk, you say, look, I understand that this can be really difficult for you, and I'm actually happy to talk about it. And you allow her to vent it and show her that you're actually listening and that she is special to you. Because any woman that is a lover of mine is very special to me. I'm too old and fucking tired to do trashy one-night stands anymore very often. What I love having is an intimate, deep connection with a girl actually often over years, but across different continents and different ways. So these things will definitely come up. And she is special to me and I need to let her know that. That's primarily what the problem is. So once she's been able to express it, again though, you must keep your boundary clear. So you can say you understand, I can see how it's hard, etc., etc. But like I said at the beginning, Brittany, this is what I'm doing in my life right now and this is what I want. And I'll understand if that's now no longer enough for you. Once again, I check in with her and I just give her that chance to go, again, you are free to walk. And when someone's free to go, girls want to be with a man that wants them but doesn't need them. That's really powerfully attractive. So the door is always open either way for the girl. And sometimes girls will go, all right, look, I just can't handle it. They'll go off, they go and find a boyfriend. 2 years later, they break up with him. Who's the first guy they call? Me. Because they know what my role is. And they don't need to like act all awkward because they haven't called me in 2 years. They can just go send me a text, hey, what are you up to? Well, look who's back. Are you free on Friday? I'm totally cool with that. Does that answer your question? Awesome. Next. Yeah.
Just my question is, can you go from, say, like a previous ex-girlfriend to put it into a multiple situation now?
See my look on my face right now?
No. Once you can't go back.
Can't go backwards.
No.
You cannot go from monogamous, serious, exclusive relationship to open relationship. Now, it has been done in the history of the world.
You can try it for as long as you want, but you're not going to. Or is that me being harsh to her? Because I know that she probably wants more, but I go, well, look, I'll give you that, and she'll take it. Am I being cruel to her by allowing her to? And I'm like, I'm with other girls, but she wants. Is that cruel?
Oh, you mean you're in a situation where you've presented to the girl the offer, she stays with you because she
thinks she can change me.
She thinks she can change.
I'm aware of that, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you keep trying. Is that me being harsh?
Well, I don't think that's a skillful move. When I first started doing this, I set it up. I had 5 girlfriends, but it was pretty shaky because the girls had accepted the terms, but were not really happy with the terms. So what you really need to start doing is, the more that you become solid in your frame and archetype of this is what role I play, the less girls try and test it, because they just look at me and they're like, it's a waste of time trying to make him my boyfriend. And on the other side, you need to screen for girls who are up for that kind of thing. And as I said, it's not a type of girl, it's a girl at a particular time. So, right from the very beginning, I would just set things up and I'll just say, what do you think about dating a bunch of guys? And if they're like, oh, I'd never do that, well, I'm like, cool. And they're like, yeah, well, depends on the guy or whatever. All right, we're screening, we're starting to be on the same wavelength. I go for girls who are very confident, have high self-esteem, and are very clear about what they want. Those girls tend to be far more open to this than girls who are insecure and needy. Yeah? Girls who are insecure and needy latch on to beta protector males. And they just screen for each other and find each other with amazing accuracy every time. What you're projecting out there is what you'll start attracting. And if you're attracting a girl who's on the fence and she really wants more and whatever else, you're probably in for some mess down the road. It's probably kinder on her and more efficient on you to go out there and just say, look, I cannot give you what you need, and go and find girls who want it. Yeah. All right, I think that's all I have time for. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.